Well, the one thing I keep forgetting to do is let's save this thing before something horrible happens. I'm going to go to File, Save As. I'm going to save this in my file locker. Go find my folder. And as normal, I'm going to make sure that it goes into Resources. And you see the word recovered on mine. I've actually ended up having to restart Photoshop. It got confused on something. And I'm going to call this NAV-BAR. It's my nav bar. I'm saving it in the Photoshop document format. It's the first one, right at the top of the list. I'll go ahead and say save. Maximize is always good. And I can see up here I've got my navbar.psd. So if something does happen, I was fortunate that I was able to recover when I did have a problem on mine. I can always go back and pick up where I was when I saved last. Okay, now we've got to put this divider between here and here and here. So that's 1, 2, 3. We got 3 more times that we're going to do this. Or do we? We can, redraw that each time, but we already did it. Why do we have to do this all over again? Well, my layer that has that bar on it is selected. What if I went to Layer and I said duplicate the layer? It says Layer 2 copy. That's good enough. Here's my Layer 2 copy. I'm going to select the moving tool and I'm going to use the little arrow key. And I'm just moving it over to the right. That looks good to me. Well, let's do it again. Layer, duplicate, Layer 2, copy 2. And once again, I'm using my arrow key. I've got the move tool selected. That looks good. By now you see the pattern. And once again, since the move tool is still selected, I'm just pressing on the arrow key, moving this little guy right on down. Okay, when I look at where my layers are, each one of these menu bars is on a layer by itself, and I can turn this off and I can see which one I'm actually working with. But boy, that was a lot faster than if I had tried to create each of these things all over again and drawing the line and adding the blur and putting the glow and all that on there. I just duplicated the layer and it worked out very well.